be having you. The Bacon Brigade, assemble! Smash that like button and strap yourselves in there, raw legends. It's Norway versus Senegal. Boom, 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 boom. Chickadee chanka, lads and lasses. I am back for another cheeky one. This game is taking place and getting underway. Let me just skip over to the other channel, actually, see if the France game is back underway. It is. Oh, no, they're just warming up, actually, in the France game. Okay, well, we're watching the Norway game now. Whatever. We'll keep an eye on both. We'll keep an eye on both there, guys. Let me update the score here, actually, for the Norway game. I haven't done that. Norsen. Mort calling Norsen. Come in, Norsen. Right. There it is, my friends. It's underway. It's not underway. It will be getting underway soon, though. And when it does, we'll let you know what's going on, my friends. I hope you're having a good one. Let me know if you can hear fan noise. I hope you can't. But welcome into all the legends in the stream here. Cakeless is flood warning in place for New Jersey. Oh, come on now. Fuck's sake, mate. It does look cloudy as fuck. Or is that the roof? Is that a roof? I don't even know. It's either a really cloudy or that's the roof. Herr Van Skellig, let's go. Jason Brown, lad. Come on, Excellinator, Remy LeBeau, Jason Jackson, Ruthless Sausage. Oh, shit. Fucking hell, trained chainsaws are professionals. Oh, shit, Ruthless Sausage. Yes, mate. I hope you were wearing the necessary protective stuff, though, to limit the damage, i.e. chainsaw trousers, chainsaw gloves, face mask, all that sort of shit, lad. Or maybe you were just going in there raw, lad, which is why this has happened. Shit the bed there, Ruthless Sausage. Let's get some love in there for him. That's gash, mate. Nasty doing that. You nearly lost your thumb. Oh my god. Much love to you, dude. Shit the bed. Let's get some love in there for him. That's gash. Hope you are well on the mend now, mate. Bloody hell. That storm is heading to New Jersey Stadium imminently. Yeah. Well, we've all done it. We've all messed around with the old health and safety rules, haven't we, mate? To be fair, it happens. But you live and learn, don't you? You see rain, so it could be heading here. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're here, but so tired. Should be a good one. Oh, shit, mate. Dennis, lad, welcome in, lad. Thank you so much for getting in here. Yes, mate, Norway versus Senegal. Let's put Norway's team up on the screen there so you can see what's going on. But it's about to kick off. Sync up with us if you can. It's underway, guys. Time is up in the top right-hand corner. Sync up with us if you can. So we've got, for Norway, you can see you've got Nyland, Ryerson, Ayer, Hegem, Muller-Wolf, Odegaard, Berge, Orsnes, Soloth, Haaland and Noosa. That's their team lineup, seemingly a 4-3-3. If we look over on the other side of the pitch, Senegal, they're setting up with Mendy, Diatta, Koulibaly, Niakate, El Hadji Malik, Idrissa Gueye, Papa Gueye, Ismaila Gueye. No, sorry. Idrissa Gueye, Papa Gueye, Ismaila Sarr, Kamara, Mane, and Jackson. That is their team lineup, guys, right there, okay? That's their team lineup. So, yeah, nice one. Quality stuff. Tommy Boyle, how you doing, that? They're warming up, but do these FIFA officials have any idea what they're doing? It's only a bit of lightning. How dare they mess up your streams? Absolute shithouses, I know. It's like both games are basically on at the same time now. If I go back to the France game now, then is that back underway? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's back underway now. So the second half has started in the France-Iraq game. We were doing that watch along, but we sacked it off because it just didn't look like it was going to get back underway anytime soon, which it's only just got back underway now, to be fair. Right, anyway, we're watching Norway, though. How you doing there, Tommy lad? This should be a better game anyway, this one. Should be a much better game. Vikings don't mind a bit of weather. Best news today, the storm for us Norwegians. Oh, damn right. This might be the worst World Cup off the pitch, but one of the best on it. Yeah, that's fair. There's been some good games, some good moments. Carried away there. You're watching France, then going to bed. Fair play to you, Kate. Don't blame me, mate. By the way, if you're just getting in, guys, remember to smash that like button raw on this late night stream. We've got over 100 legends watching. Let's get that sucker to 100 likes. Hit the thumbs up if you could and get yourself in there raw. Okay, so Norway playing in the black kit, Senegal playing in the white and green. It's all underway, my friends. Chance there early doors it is there for Norway, but Senegal do manage to clear it away. Juve behind for a corner now to Norway. Yep, Norway in black. Sort of giving me New Zealand vibes, I'll be honest, you know what I mean? Went for a wee, missed the lineups. How many games? There's a couple of Idrissa and Papa, mate. Idrissa and Papa are on the pitch. Josh Hernandez, let's go. Oh dear. It's a corner now for Norway. In it comes. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a save. It's a great save. It's a great save off the line. And really good save there by Mendy, guys. Fair play to him. I thought it was going to be in, but he's made a great save, and then it's cleared away well. Check this out. Header up in the air there. The header's from Aya there, the number 3 for Norway, and Mendy gets down really well to it. Oh, what a save by Mendy. He actually improvised ridiculously with his legs and closes them really quickly and scoops it away. It's actually an amazingly awesome save. You don't see too many saves like that. That's a nutty save, mate, because it's going down between his legs and he just closes his legs real quick and scoops it away. That's fucking good. We're back underway. Get those likes up. Yeah, there's a few, mate. There's a few. I just watered the... There's actually one right there, mate. Bloody hell. I just watered the garden as well, mate, because obviously I'm reseeding. Like, overseeding the gash areas that didn't seed initially. And, yeah, so I had the back door open because I used like a little adapter for the kitchen sink, mate. We need to get an outside tap, blatantly. Off the line. How much is an outside tap to install, you reckon, guys, from a plumber? Not much, is it? Not much. What? 200 quid? Nearly a goal. 150 pounds? What are we talking here? Nearly a goal. Mr. P's, my eyes are hurting looking at that badge on your shirt, sir. Oh, dear. Well, maybe gouge one of them out then, pal. Do you know what I mean? I'm joking. Best save you've ever seen. He must have an acrobat in his spare time. That was great, wasn't it? Paul of the Red, let's go. Get in there. Climb aboard the Gammon Galleon. Let's go. Yes, Dignity. It's France game back on. No, not yet, Solitude. No, I'm going to get that all probably end of the month, mate. You are receding, yes, Pig. Not too much bad recidation taking place, mate, over the years, like I say. You know, go back to 2021, mate. 2021, do I have to get the photo out again? Do you know what I mean? Do I have to? 2021. There's not that much difference going on there, mate, with the recidation taking place. There is a bit. Of course there's a bit. I'm 5 years older, but it's not that bad. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty solid recidation, mate. It's not hair loss, it's facial gain. Yeah. You, on the other hand, well, Humpty Dumpty springs to mind, mate.
The time has come to get these Yank bastards out our football club. Come on, United!
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Yeah, I've got a 4-head turning into a 5-head. Kate's got a 1-head, mate. He's got a fucking 1-head. Do you know what I mean? Oh, God. Well, that's what you get for saying I'm receding, mate. You just watered your girlfriend's garden. She said it was dry as a desert since she last spent time with me. Nice, mate. More 4-head than Slabby. You decided to multitask France versus Iraq on laptop Norway game. Oh, let us know what's going on, please, Dennis. That's amazing. That's a proper setup you got on the go. 3 different bits of media being consumed by you there. That's professional standards, mate. Let us know what's going on with the France game, because I'm only watching the Norway game here. Norway passing it around the back at the moment. Yep, Kate just winning pays to get bullied at this point. Hey, he does the bullying, mate. What are you talking about? He fucking does the bullying, mate. Make no mistake. He's the one attacking me about my receding hairline, mate. He just likes the bants. He lives for the bants. There's no bullying here. Me and Kate aren't bullying each other. We're bantering each other. It's just 2 bosom buddies bantering, mate. That's what you need to understand. Your first experience with you piggies, United losing 4-0 to Brentford at the Leisure Centre. Oh, God. Don't remind me. I'm glad things like that haven't happened as much in recent times. Hey, you have a good one, Ruthless Sausage. I appreciate you. It's late, isn't it? It's late and hot and muggy, mate. I understand. I don't blame you, mate, for tapping out early doors, mate. It's not even that early, but you know what I mean. Yes, mate. Thank you for watching, though, Ruthless Sausage, you Don. Yeah, make sure water twice a day. Wednesday and Thursdays, you're going to get hot weather. Definitely. Absolutely, mate. Big time. Got to keep on it. Not having my little seedlings dry out, mate. No. Can't be having that. Still 1-0. Nice one. 5 corners. Jens, what's going on, you Raw legend? Yeah, loads of corners early doors in this one. It's a game of corners, this one. Very scrappy game so far, this. Norway lose possession and Senegal have it high up, but Senegal lose possession and now Norway look to break. Haaland running on away. Sorloth down his right as well. Oh, and it's a poor pass and Senegal get it back. That's a let-off there for Senegal. They had numbers through the middle, including Haaland making runs. But Senegal have the ball now, taking it into Norway's third. And there's a foul committed, surely, and that's a free kick to Senegal. It's Diatta who is brought down there, and a referee has awarded the free kick there against the number 14 there for Norway, which is Alsnes. Sorry, Alsnes. Cape Cadets twin, Alsnes. Watching France versus Iraq, then I'm going to bed. A fair play to you, Steve, I get that. Oh, really? You overseeded today? Back is broke. Oh, bless you, wee weed. I've still got some more patches and bits and bobs I need to do, but I really need to get some more topsoil or compost or something first, because it's so hot they'll just dry out instantly. So I've definitely got a bit more patches I want to cover and just, you know, put a little bit of compost on top for moisture retention. You never know if Norway or Senegal would also be suspended for lightning. It could be, mate. I guess. Is this not indoors then, though? That would be gash. Senegal done him down the left and teed up the ball back post, but Alsnes is there to get it away. Are you Dr. Evil in disguise? France goal. Oh shit, Mbappe again. Thank you guys. Let me go and change it over and see what's going on with the France goal. Yep, 2-0 France, and it's Mbappe again. So he's broken the record now, has he? No. Has he tied the level pegging with Messi now for the all-time World Cup finals goals? Are they both on 16 now? Is that right? Or is Mbappe one behind? But he's got 2 now tonight. He's on a Hatters. 2-0. Let's have another look at what's happened here. So it's a goal kick. Oh my God, no way. Oh my God, no way. What a howler. What a fucking howler. So the defender is taking the goal kick on the 6-yard box, but he's passed it across to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper's fumbled it with his foot, just completely shut the bed. It's gone across to a France player who's just teed it back across goal for Mbappe. And it's in the back of the net. It's an insane mistake at the back there. Oh my God. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, mate. That's proper shat it there. Oh well, France 2 up, guys. Let me know. Keep us posted on the France game. I'm going back over to Norway now. Oh, Haaland bearing down on Mendy. Mendy's come out and swept it up and got it away. They proper shat it. Oh, shit, we haven't even got predictions in there. Right, guys, get your predictions in there for Norway, Senegal. I am going for, I think it's going to be 2-1 to Norway. Yeah, I see goals. I see Haaland getting at least 1 or 2 here. I think that's going to happen. I'm going 2-1, Norway. They proper shat it. But Senegal are a good team. They could win. Won't be hard for Mbappe to beat the record with layups like that. No, it won't. Mad that, wasn't it, Cake? What a mistake. What an insane mistake. 2-2. Yeah, they need snookers now. 2-1 Senegal, 3-1 Norway, 3-2 Norway. Oh, what? 18 goals, Messi, 14, 15 Mbappe. Oh, shit. Fair play, lad. Well, yeah, this is Mbappe's 3rd World Cup, isn't it? But still, that's mental. Messi up to 18, Mbappe on to 15. Wowzers. 3-1 Senegal, 3-3, 2-0, 3-0. France pretty much wrapped it up now. You see a draw. Never seen anything like that. That was an absolute bottle job, yeah. Especially on the biggest stage. How much of a tip would you feel? Sarley Griffin getting in there raw. What's happening there, Sonny, mate? Hope you're having a good one, dude. Welcome in, my son. 2-0 Norway, Haaland hat-trick. Yeah. 12 minutes in, not much action going on here, really. Quite scrappy game so far. We've just seen France go 2-0 up due to an absolute howler at the back there by Iraq. Not really he who dares, Dell. Not really. Early sub Norway, hoping for a surprise. Norway, 1-0 Senegal. That'll be cool, yeah. 3-1 Norway, says Kimster. Respect. You call it electroculture. I see. When you say acronyms, do you mean your knackers? Your bollocks? What are you talking about, mate? Seems like yesterday since Mbappe scored his first in the Iraq game. Yeah, weird, eh? Straight in there, raw with a cheeky brace against Iraq. Forgot to have the door shut, guys, because Mrs. P and Little P are sleeping, and it's fucking hot in here, mate. It's fucking hot. Your bollocks, yeah. Okay, back to Norway's keeper then. Chest down. It's got to be for Norway. Lifted over the top of the crossbar there. Not very good from Odegaard there. You've shat your pants there. Arsenal scummer extraordinaire, lad. You've bottled it. The North London bottle job Arsenal mentality creeping in. Look at this. It's a good bit of play by Norway. They've done them down the right, and then it's just teed back across goal near the penalty spot. Odegaard's arriving. But he's just lifted it so high. It's a pretty awful attempt. It's a pretty awful attempt, that, from Odegaard, really. Oh, Elise just hit the bar. Oh, what a chance. Oh, mate. Okay, back to Mendy for Senegal. He clears it up the pitch. Poundland Barthez. 4th of July going to be France versus Germany, round of 32. I'm not 100% NCO, lad. There's lots of things that can still happen, I guess, with the last game, though. Although, I guess if those teams have both got 6 points, then they're basically both going to win the group, aren't they? So I guess you can predict some things, but can people stop overrating Odegaard already? He's so frustrating. He's no Bruno Fernandes, is he, mate? Let's be honest. Hell of a lob from Elise. I mean, saying that, I would take him. I do think he's a very good player, mate, yeah. But not as good as Bruno Fernandes, mate. But yeah, good player, good player. Love Odegaard. It's real pig. Some prominent horticulturists swear by it. The TLDR is just inserting copper rods or coils into the soil with the plant. Oh, right. I thought you meant you were, like, strapping electrodes to your testicles or something. Some sick fucking fetish shite. I got the total wrong end of the stick here, mate. I thought you were talking about electrifying your own love spuds, mate. And I'm not even joking. That's genuinely what I thought you were talking about, mate. What the fuck? Where have I got that from, mate? Where have I got that from, lad? What? Dude. Seriously. Thought you were talking about doing what? Oh, man. No, I'm serious. What was his comment? What did his comment say? Where was it? The one about knackers or whatever. Yeah, you heard about electrocurrents for your acronyms. You know what I mean? I don't know. I thought he was talking about electrocurrents for your bollocks, mate. Do you know what I mean? Genuinely. Anyway, people do that as well. Yeah, I know, I've heard, mate. That's fucked up. That's why I thought you were talking about that. Butcher playing well for Argentina. Dude, electro gimping in here. It's fucked up. Senegal chance! Oh, no, it's a swipe at it and the keeper's grabbed it. No dramas there. You knew this is the right stream for you. That's why people used to swear by putting pennies under the rosebush and hostas, etc. Right, okay. Copper coils in the soil. You what? Carrot going to get you across the line next season. I think most of those games were easy to do playing once a week. That's going to be a factor. He needs the squad for it. It needs to be backed. There needs to be signings. But I do think so. I mean, a lot of other teams are kind of struggling or up in the air or who have new managers, and so it's a bit uncertain. So we've at least got a decent base to go into the season with, at least there. It could be worse. At least we know sort of more so what we can expect a little bit there. Copper will tell you nuts green. Did I tell you that if I'm ever in Scotland, dozens of people invite me to stay with them? The Tartan Army has the nicest people. That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. I've heard of stories of people putting some of these Scottish fans up and for the night and stuff as well. That's funny. You hope Messi doesn't win the World Cup. I pray to God day and night. Abdul, mate, same. Me and you both, mate. Me and you both. And not just for Messi, but I just don't want Argentina to win it again, mate. Good news, France versus Iraq cancelled the hydration break. Are you serious? That's awesome. Both Leacher and Masrui playing well at World Cup. If they keep this form up, they're our defence to sort for next season. Probably because they've had an extra hour to advertise stuff there. You know what I mean, Steve? Oh, 793, you legend. Get in there, lad. How you doing? Top man. If you're just getting in the stream, smash the like button, everyone. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel and get yourself involved with your predicciones. You're watching both matches. Odegaard does a forward pass. It's freaking no one. What are you saying tomorrow, Ulster, for the England game, lad? Are you watching it? W. Sully. Yes. Big time. Effectiveness is highly debated. Oh, right. I see. Interesting. Messi will get Ballon d'Or again for Fuchs' sake. No, he plays in the Gash MLS, lad. Scottish fans would drink Miami out of house and home. Argentina people will diss Maradona if Messi wins the World Cup. We lost Pep. I'm scared of the mental edge we lost. Yeah, that's a big loss, mate, to be fair. Like, that's going to be a change. Even if Maresca does well as City's next manager, it's a big difference. Thank you, Ruddy lad. Top man. You reckon Netherlands can win it? I think they're going to go far as well, Mike. Look, a real proper team, don't they, at the minute? Got some very good players in that starting 11. You know, they arguably have the... Arguably, maybe not, but they arguably have, like, the best defence in the tournament. Arguably, you know, with the likes of Dumfries and Van Dijk and Van Heck or whatever his name is, and also the other guy. Do you know what I mean? They got some good... They really have. And then... yeah, even like players, I don't know, Gakpo, Robbie, these guys, they seem to be doing the business for Netherlands. Oh, we've got a man down for Senegal, possible injury. National Institute of Health says while it admits the copper rods do transmit electricity into the soil, they say the voltage is unlikely to have any impact. Unlikely, interesting, but it doesn't necessarily mean none, does it? 3-1 spanking incoming. If Kane doesn't win the Ballon d'Or, the game's having a wobble. Well said, yeah, I think that's fair. Especially if he has a really good World Cup here also. What would Ronaldo if Messi wins another World Cup? The media will crucify him. Ugh. Well, the reality is neither of them deserve to win the Ballon d'Or or be in the conversation anymore because they decided to move to Gash leagues for money. And if you do that, then you shouldn't be in the conversation because you're not in the top league. Van der Ven. Oh, yeah, of course, as well. Verbruggen was go to the Sweden. City and Maresca. Yeah. Hey, Paul Story lad, you probably don't remember my son got married yesterday. Yes, I do. Hence why I'm still up, mate. Still buzzing. Just want to give a quick like before I crash. Love your channel, mate. Thank you, Paul. No, I hope you had a great time, mate. And congratulations once again to the happy couple, lad. That's awesome. Get the fuck in there. And thank you so much for joining there. You better get some sleep, haven't you, Paul? You're still up, mate. That's obscene. That's obscene. But yeah, quality stuff, mate. You have a cracking evening. And congratulations once again, legends. Netherlands always disappointing. They're very disappointing, but never look like France, Spain, or Germany. They look really good this tournament, but fair enough. I mean, you know, they've never won the World Cup, so it's like one of those things. Can they really do it? That's the question. Zidane Goat. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, mate. Yes. If you're new, like Zidane Goat, hit the subscribe button there. Nice one, Zidane. Oh, shit. 3-0 France. Let's go and have a look at the goal. 3-0, it's Dembele. Dembele, guys, Dembele. Just waiting for the replay here. France 3-0 against Iraq, though, folks. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happened. Elise wins it back high up, and then he just plays a simple through ball. Oh, my God. It's a lovely goal. Dembele, lovely finish. Elise's the man. Oh, man. United need to get that guy. we won't. But Elise's the man. He won it up, high up, gets his head up, plays a lovely, perfect pass. through the defence there to Dembele. He's done it again. He's set up another one. Mate, fair play, mate. Elise, what a lunatic. And Dembele, great finish. That's 3-0 to France. Big goal there. Big goal. Oh, nice goal. Fruit shoot break. But no, that was a legit goal right there, wasn't it? Elise winning it high up. Playing that through ball. Pucker. Oh, no way. It's hydration break over here on the Gash Senegal game, mate. What already? That's pathetic. Right. We're going over to back over to the France game for a few minutes. Yeah, Elise's on fire, isn't he, mate? He's absolutely having a great old time up there. You think Real Madrid wants Elise? Yeah, Elise's one of the standout players of the tournament so far. Hey, no worries, Dignity. Thanks so much for getting in here, mate. Have a great night. Catch you on the next one. We'll be back on tomorrow. Yep. You know Dembele's Messi fan. Pass to Mbappe. Selfish man. Need one more French goal and my 4-0 predictions come true. Nice. Good call there, Steve Barrero. Hope Kane wins a Ballon d'Or, but Olise playing like this will make it hard. The Vikings are rowing. Nice. I can't say that I have, mate. Right, 68 minutes on in the France game. 3-0. I mean, you know, I'm going to put it back over to the Norway game. To be honest, this is pointless. France have done them raw. When's Wimbledon on, guys? As well, when the fuck's Wimbledon on? I'm not really bothered, but I will give it a watch at some point, sometimes. Hydration break is almost over, guys. Oh, yes. Can't give Messi the Ballon d'Or playing in the MLS. Completely. You can't. You just can't. It should automatically rule you out. Even if you have an amazing World Cup for your country, win the World Cup and score shit. You're playing in the MLS week to week. The Ballon d'Or is about the best player in fucking Europe, isn't it? Or the best player in the world. You know? Or Europe. Playing in Europe. So, it's, there you go. It's bullshit, mate. It's bullshit. Senegal giving the Vikings a footballing lesson here. I feel for Haaland playing with farmers. Yeah. True. I mean, Senegal do have a really good team, actually. Got some good players in there. Kane's the deserved Ballon d'Or winner. They'll find a way to give it to somebody else, mate, definitely. It won't go to Kane. They hate the English, mate. It's not going to happen. Kane will finish runner-up, mate, 100%. It's going to go to, like, it'll be probably, like, if France win the World Cup, you know, it'll probably be, like, Dembele again or fucking, you know, Elise, or they'll find somebody else to give it to, mate. They won't give it to Kane. Unless, maybe if Kane fires England to the World Cup or something crazy, and then he's just on everyone's lips, and you can't really deny him. But yeah, who's your favourite tennis player? Mine's Nadal. Yeah, I'd have to say the same, really. Always like the way he play, mate, with the crazy power and nutty determination, athleticism and stuff. Obviously, the king of clay. But out of the two of them, Federer and Nadal, I always preferred Nadal. Federer's a bit of a Messi. Do you know what I mean? Federer's the tennis Messi, and Nadal's the tennis Ronaldo. You know what I mean? You see, you know, that say Messi's a goat and hate Ronaldo so much. Those people piss me off, mate. Messi won the Ballon d'Or in 2022 while playing in MLS. What? You what? No, he was, didn't he have half a season in Europe, though? Facts bigger, even though England produced some immense talents. Ballon d'Or must be given to the big five leagues. Oh, nice, Luan. What sort of stake did you have? Last English player with the Ballon d'Or was Owen. Yeah, I think Beckham finished runner-up one year, I think Beckham finished runner-up one year. Yeah, I can't think of... Obviously, before that, players like Kevin Keegan won it back in the 80s or whatever. 70s, 80s. And others. But, yeah. Johnny McEnroe. Johnny Mac. You cannot be serious. Umpire, you cannot be serious. Argentina ranked first in the world, ranking the curse of being ranked first in the world will prevail, getting knocked out in the quarter-final. Hope the curse prevail. I'm with you there, Abdul. I'm a big fan of what you're saying, mate. I like what you're saying. I want to see Argentina get knocked out and Messi get knocked out. But the reality is, They're not going to get knocked out anytime soon, are they? They could get knocked out in the second round, I suppose, though. You never know, but no, I mean, they're going to win their group. Messi's got 5 goals. He scored all of Argentina's goals. They're probably going to get quite far. But let's just hope they bottle it at, like, quarterfinals or something, you know? Yeah, hope England knock him out later on or something. That'd be good. T-Bone, self-correction, he was still at PSG. Yeah, I thought so, mate. There you go. Is it lack of chemistry that causes England to stumble or bad coaching? Combination of the two. I don't know if it's lack of chemistry this time around, because I feel like there's quite a bit of team unity going on. And even under Southgate there was. Previously that's been the case with England. Definitely with the cliques of different teams. And back in the so-called golden generation, there was definitely splinters of the squad in the team. The United lads would hang out, the London lads would hang out, the Scousers would hang out, etc. And there wasn't that same unity. I don't really feel like it's like that bad now. I feel like there's a lot of team spirit in the England dressing room. Sure, there's a couple of tossers, but I feel like that is the case. Well, see if Tuchel's got the bollocks to coach us to the final, I guess, mate. There you go. England will lose on pens at some point. Who was the last Premier League player to win the Ballon d'Or? The last Premier League player to win the Ballon d'Or. I mean, Ronaldo won it while he was in the Prem. It's got to be someone since then, though, surely, because that was fucking ages ago. I don't know, because Messi and Ronaldo have won it for years. Modric won it, didn't he? Dembele won it. Oh, Rodri, of course. Yeah, Rodri won it last year, mate, or the year before. Yeah, Rodri, mate. Course. Well done, yeah. Good shout, guys. Rodders. Rodney Trotter. He's won it. Nice. We're nearly at 100 likes, by the way. Keep smashing the thumbs ups. Let's see if we can get to 100 by half time. Little late night Norway, Senegal watch along. Oh, yes. Rodri. Don't usually buy beef because it's way too expensive. I was so happy to see it on sale for less than half price. Oh, I know. It's a disgrace and a nonsense. Beef has just gone mad. The price of beef here, too, is obscene now. Rodri, Rodders, or Dave as he's known. All right, Dave. All right, Dave. All right, Kate Palmer. Every country that gets ranked first in World Cup never win it. Example, Argentina, it will happen. Yeah, what was somebody saying? I think the last time it happened was like 1962 or something. Brazil, was it? Brazil won it in 58 and then 62 and 70. We won it in 66. But yeah, they won it back to back in 58 and 62. So nobody's actually been able to do it and win it back to back since then. So yeah, it's unlikely that Argentina would win it again. It is quite unlikely. It's hard to do. You was going to say, like, you're hating on my boy Rodri. Nah, I forgot about that. One thing I will say is, though, like, how shit does world football have to be that year if Rodri's winning the Ballon d'Or? And that's no disrespect to Rodri. He's just he's amazing CDM and he absolutely bossed it. But you're telling me there's not one more exciting fucking footballer and a better season than Rodri? Fucking hell. That's bullshit, isn't it? I always thought, what? Rodri, really? Fucking hell. Fair play, though. He did have an amazing season. Something else that's fiercely debated among horticulturalists is terra preta. Is that terra preta? Is that sort of soil that they have over in the Amazon rainforest that they reckon was sort of manufactured by ancient man, and like so they could plant and basically control the rainforest and plant the plants that they wanted to, essentially farming the rainforest in the Amazon many years ago using this special nutrient-rich terra preta soil, lad. Is that what you're talking about? I feel like that's the thing that I was listening on Joe Rogan about the other day, mate. But I can't remember if it's terra preta or it's got a different name. Terra something, though. Correct, that's the one. Yeah, quite interesting stuff, that, mate. Very interesting. Changing the rules with throw-ins, having to get equipment. Yeah, there you go. Created by the ancients. That's the one. Yeah. Pretty cool, mate. And it's like really rich in nutrients and it basically is an indicator that the ancient dwellers of the Amazon rainforest were essentially, we're certain, we're controlling their environments and planting and all that sort of stuff ages ago, much longer than before they think agriculture began. Yeah, that's the one. Rodri, Kante, or Vieira. Out of those three, I think I'd probably go Vieira, to be fair. Yeah, honestly, if I had to choose my own team, Kante would be second, I think, prime Kante, and then Rodri last. But Rodri is actually awesome as well, don't get me wrong. They're all awesome. But I feel like if I was going to try and assemble a team and you gave me a choice of those midfielders in their primes, I would go with Patty V, in all fairness there, even though he's an Arsenal scummer. Researchers currently exploring the microbiology of Terra Preta and have observed a different type of electrical activity. Oh, shit. It's not really. I'm on the cult of, trying to acquire knowledge, my friend. There's no such thing as a Rogan cult. I mean, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? To be honest, I've actually been listening to Joe Rogan since his podcast was tiny, like very small, maybe 40,000 subscribers or something on there. Just because I found it very interesting, and I was, I think I saw some like Graham Hancock show with him on like way back in the day. And that's how I found it. But no, that's pretty silly mentality to take, though, isn't it, Strongly Dad? There's plenty of stuff out there. You can actually choose what you want to take in or not, but ultimately, it's good to listen to information. The thing is with Joe Rogan is, obviously, he has loads of different people on. So if you want to hear, a scientist talk about a certain topic and he has on, that's what you're going to talk about. So you can pick and choose. You don't have to listen to everything, mate. Do you know what I mean? Pick and choose, lad. Vieira, Mr. P, my house starts asbestos mitigation this week. Oh, shit, lad. Nightmare, lad. It's gash. Well, hopefully it doesn't, hopefully it doesn't take too long. How you doing tonight there, poor Les, mate? But with our house, when we had this issue, they sample it, they got to send it off, takes a few days, then they get the results, and then they have to come and remove it. But it's not that bad, but it probably take weeks, yeah. Is that what you're on about? Asbestos removal there, Paul? You cannot stand Rogan's HGH vocal fry. Fair enough. Well, I'm not even saying anything about that. I'm talking about his guests that are on, talking about fucking soil in the Amazon, mate. That's what I'm talking about, mate. Like I say, I really like the ones with like the scientists on. Those are my favorite ones, like Randall Carlson and when he has like scientists on. I find that the most very interesting, actually. It's quite good. But yeah, he's a bit of a testosterone Chad, but that's good, mate. Whatever. If you don't like that, I'm guessing you're a beta male, mate. I'm guessing you're a little beta bitch. I'm joking. Imagine if Ronaldo Jr. wins Portugal World Cup. Currently mapped out thusly microbial batteries, soil microbes, charcoal as wire, biochar is highly carbonized, making it a superb conductor of the microbial reef. You're a lunatic there. Yeah, fair play to you. Preferred Joe Rogan when he hosted Fear Factor 25 years ago. Oh, Fear Factor. What a gash program. Yeah, I've done that before there, Sully Griffin and Graham Hancock. Yeah, I mean, he makes some good points. They say he's not really a scientist or anything. He admits he's not. He's just like a pseudo-scientist is the expression that they use. But no, he's made some very good points in regards to some of the ancient civilizations potentially being older than they think. And I think there's probably quite a good case for it. You look at Göbekli Tepe and places like this. Norway, big chance, but the save has been made by Mendy. He's having a good game so far. Haven't seen that. No, shit, Tommy. No, I haven't seen that, mate. That's gash. No, gash. Fuck. Nightmare. MMA diving bastard. Inside the Terra Preta millions of tiny pores inside the charcoal acts as a massive power grid for bacteria and my coruscal fungi. Fuck, man. I get it. Any topic could be held on the show, but the people he has are charlatans when you know what they're talking about. The Weinsteins are a red flag, though. Hey, fair play. Well, what I like about it is that, yeah, he has so many different people on from different walks of life. One week it could be Russell Crowe talking about fucking his movie career, and then the next is some scientist talking about fucking AI. You know, so that's it. You don't have to listen to every. I don't. I probably only listen to about 10% of them, to be fair. But just pick and choose the ones that I am interested in. It's just good to hear somebody talk about a topic for like 3 hours uninterrupted. You know, you don't really get a lot of that going on. I like to listen to these podcasts when I'm doing a bit of gardening or something. Yeah, I've watched Breaking Bad. Oh, yeah, Bill Burr. Hello, Luke CX. What's happening, you Don? Manhattan flooded with Norway fans today. Also, the rain was causing a real flood in downtown. Oh, shit. Bet the Norwegians were rowing in it, lad. That's awesome, Luke. That's two from Odie shit. Yeah, Rogan is a plant. He's not a go. I think he's a very good podcast. You know, obviously he's a bit of a sellout these days. He is a little bit of a, let's be honest, you know, like, he can't really be, he can't, he's influenced. He's influenced. That's the thing. He can't really be completely impartial anymore, you know, or say it how it is in a lot of ways, because he is influenced. Let's be honest, you know. Had fucking Trump on his podcast and all sorts. I know he was going to have the other woman on, what's her face, but she didn't want to go on or whatever. But stuff like that, it's like there's definite. There's just it's hard to explain, but I feel like he's influenced. That's what I feel anyway. So it does become a little bit difficult there, which it didn't used to be the case, and obviously sold out a lot in that regard. Yeah. You know, like Theo Von was on like not that long ago, and he sort of brought up how all the atrocities in Israel and stuff, and yeah, Joe Rogan just basically, I don't know, he got really funny sort of about just talking about it, but previously I'm sure he would have been able to, but now he's been, I want to say compromised, but that's probably not the right word. Well, there you go, Papa. But I do feel like recently, you know, he's having to self edit a little bit, mate. Do you know what I mean? Not self edit, self censor in some ways, which I don't think he wants to do, but I think he kind of has to. So it's a little bit. Yeah, Theo one actually turned you a new one. Very entertaining. Thank you, K-Bree Brennan. Appreciate that. Bob Lazar, yeah, it's quite interesting. I'll listen to that one. Nice one, KB Brennan. Thank you. Appreciate that. Homer Simpson, question for you: if you were dating a bird from America and she had a 6-hour difference but still chose to talk to you when she felt like it, would that be affirmation you're an option? She lives in a different country from you, does she? Fuck that off, mate. that's bullshit, mate. You don't need that. You don't need that noise, mate. You're getting all the aggro without any of the benefits, mate. No. Sack that off, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, precisely. You know, I think Hancock's makes a lot of good points, actually, and also Randall Carlson in regard to that cataclysmic event 10,000 years ago with all that meltwater and stuff in America, in the Americas, all of that shite. So I think they make some good points. It's hard to prove these things, but I think time will reveal more. Look at that Göbekli Tepe site, for instance. It's just, it doesn't fit in with the timelines of things that should be capable. So yeah. I mean, I prefer Theo Von, to be honest. I like Theo Von. He seems like a real nice guy. His podcast's really funny. But I'd still listen to a lot of Joe Rogan stuff. Rogan talk about animals every time watching bears attack people. Yeah, true. There's a lot of that going on there. There's a lot of that going on. This is a shite game, this one, isn't it? What's happening in the Iraq-France game? I'll tell you what I do like on Joe Rogan actually a lot is I like it when he has the MMA fighters on there as well, because I like watching the UFC and MMA and stuff. So when he's got like someone, you know, like for instance the other day he's got Justin Gaethje on after the White House card and stuff. I'll listen to that sort of thing. I like to listen to the MMA ones because obviously he is an MMA. Oh, it's a goal here for Norway. And speaking of MMA, they've MMA'd the shit out of Senegal here, mate, and put one in the near stick, mate. It's Holmgren, the number 16 there for Norway. He's got the goal. It's 1-0, guys. Fucking come on. 1-0. Yes, mate. Fucking 1-0, lad. Get in there, my son. It's awesome. It's not that awesome, I don't care. But Norway are up 1-0, guys. There's the goal. And it's 1-0 Norway. Senegal down. At least we've got a goal, though, before half-time. Come on. Oh, yeah, the fight companion ones. Yeah, do you know, some of those are actually fucking hilarious, mate. They're some of my favourite ones, in a way, when they're just watching the fights. Because, yeah, Joey, the best lineup for those fight companions, they got Joey Diaz, Eddie Bravo, Brendan Schaub, and Joe Rogan, and I guess Brian Callen, I suppose. You know, but those any combination of those ones, and they're all really random, and especially the ones Eddie Bravo on. I fucking love Eddie Bravo, mate. On Joe Rogan, he's a lunatic. He just comes out with all this conspiracy chat. He just reminds me of one of my old friends, big time. He's a fucking lunatic. But in a good way, you know? In a good way. This game needed a goal, undeserved. Still 3-0, not a lot has happened. No caps, please. You think Haaland's the GOAT of Norway? He's clear of everyone. Yeah, it probably is already. No, it wasn't Vigo the Carpathian. Who's your favourite guest from Joe Rogan? Mine's either Elon Musk or Brian Cox. The Brian Cox one was really good. I enjoyed that. Yeah, he's been on a couple of times, I think. It's really good ones. My favourite guest, I probably would have to say... maybe there was one episode with Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson on at the same time. That was a banger. They're talking about all the ancient civilizations and all that sort of stuff. It was pretty epic. That was a good one. Oh yeah, the Alex Jones one was funny, mate. Yeah. Back of the headshots. I mean, he kind of, I guess he's not really there yet. Let's face it, Ollie's also won Champions Leagues and stuff like that. Haaland has now also at City and stuff and Premier League. But you look at the goal rate that Haaland's actually managed to get in his career so far, the amount of Champions League goals he has and stuff. It's kind of hard to deny, really. He is probably Norway's best ever, mate. Even though I love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, lad. And he was an amazing player. Elon Musk, one of the social media was fantastic, to be honest. Ancients were using areas of their mental capacity we don't use today. That's where it was spoofed how they did it. Yeah, maybe so, lad. Different techniques and stuff have been forgotten about. Bill Burr, by far, fair play. Both Norway kits are class. There is clearly an advanced civilization that existed before us called Atlantis. Capital was the Eye of Africa. Global society found knowledge, thus the Atlantic Ocean and Plato writings. Yeah, you never know, mate. Obviously a lot of information was lost over the years. Library of Alexandria, all that sort of shite. I think there certainly is an Atlantis somewhere, mate. You're right, because there's so many references to it in, even from like legit sort of people in history talking about it. So terrible defending from Senegal. Nah, don't Stoic Savage, mate. I've got a Mexico shirt. That's about it. I've got England shirts, Man United shirts, and Mexico shirt. That's it. Oh, really? Sold out to the Saudis, did he? I don't even know. That was fucking funny, mate. Did you see that one the other day where that was fucking funny, mate? I only saw the clip of it, though. I haven't actually seen the whole episode, but the clip of it where he's got like a muscle suit underneath his trousers on his legs, and he's like, can I show you my legs or whatever? He's showing him his fucking legs, mate, and they were muscly, and he's got like a fake suit on. That was funny as. Mbappe shat it. Flowing Carew better than Haaland at everything except one thing, goal scoring. Did Ollie start for Manchester United? I heard he was coming off the bench every time. Babyface Assassin, that was his name. Yeah, just shit the bed. Love Randall. When you see the scablands and understand how water carved the shapes, it's quite amazing, especially the size. Yeah, there you go. It certainly does seem like what he's saying is likely to have caused all of that. Introduced me to kickboxing champion Rico Verhoeven. Yeah, great shout. Yeah. You have a child in Colombia shirt. Man, that was a bullshit fight, mate, the other day. That really annoyed me. Goodness me, imagine if it was the other way round and Usyk was in that position. They would have never stopped it. They would have let him go out, which Verhoeven wasn't even going to do. He was going to make it to the bell and then come out and fight last round and might have got knocked out, or might not have, or might have won the fucking world title. You know what I mean? That really annoyed me. I hate stuff like that. Oh. Well, let's hope he does well in the rematch. It's a big earner for him now, I guess. Gary Verdi's shirt, Piggy. Send me a USA shirt. Yeah, well. Oh, my God, it's a big mistake for Mendy, but Haaland's hit the post. I don't believe it. He's missed an open net. It's 2 errors. Mendy shut the bed at the back here, big time, with a mistake and gave it to Haaland. And Haaland hit the post. Oh, my days. And Haaland header. And Mendy's made the stop. Oh, and Haaland's down on the ground, smashing the floor in anger. He can't believe it. I think we'll get Fernandes, mate. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, Norway looks awesome. Avalon and Camelot. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. They had to cancel Rico. He wasn't supposed to win the title. It really pissed me off, that. I hate stuff like that. It's like it was an injustice, man. It was an actual injustice. Exactly. They can't let a kickboxer come in and beat the Undisputed, I know. But he's going to get a rematch, right? But then again, they'll, Usyk's very good and he will have that fight to learn from. I mean, let's face it, the style of Verhoeven that he was using was very different to most things Usyk's probably seen. He's bouncing up and down like a fucking kangaroo, wasn't he? Do you know what I mean? Most of that fight, Rico Verhoeven. So it's probably something a bit different to what he's seen. But now we know what to expect, so it'll be a bit easier for him next time, even if they do have a fight. You've seen Rico get hurt and still win. He's got a tank in him. This fight, Hari should his will. Farasa Hari, is that what you mean? Rico's a beast. I don't know. He'll get a rematch, but Usyk won't have all the belts. Oh, just like Agincourt. Usyk will drop the belts to Kabayama. Most like that's fucking filth, isn't it, man? That's fucking filth, mate. That's a stitch up, mate. Stitch up there for Rico. But then again, his stock went up massively in that fight anyway. France 3-0 Iraq full time. Nice one, United Prodigy. Thank you very much for keeping up to date what's going on there. Nice. We're nearly at 100 likes, guys, at halftime here. Keep hitting those thumbs ups on the stream. We're going to be back on shortly for the second half here. Messi not a goat. Bayern fan to chart in front of us as we beat him every time. Do you remember 8-2 game? Yeah, love that. I remember actually that era when Bayern were just spanking. Was it like 6-1 in one of the legs or something? They were just spanking that prime Barca with like Robben and Ribéry and all those guys. Amazing. Spanked them, mate. Spanked them, lad. Or was it 7-1? 6-1 or something? I don't know. But I remember them rinsing them with Robben and Ribéry that time. France defeated Iraq 3-0. Yeah, full time there. Who's been the best team? Best team. I mean, USA have looked a good team. I feel like the best team to actually go and win it, though, probably France. Netherlands look a real good team. Cape Verde as a team. Yeah, great shout in terms of a team spirit and everything. Canute! What's happening, you handsome bastardo? You legend. Canute, sir. How are you doing tonight, mate? How's your, what's your thoughts on this Norway performance? You must be happy you've got the lead at halftime here. Oh, Badahari. Right, yeah. Showed his will to win. Right, yeah. Best team as a team, Japan. Good shout. That's also a good shout. Yeah, that's quite a good shout there, mate. Fair play to you. We slapped Messi 7-0, 2013 UCL, 2020 Messi lost 8-2. 10 years UCL humiliation. Messi just Infantino's son. Abdul, you're funny as, mate. You're funny as, lad. Messi's just Infantino's son. It definitely seems like it, doesn't it? Japan and Cape Verde, good hosts. Oh, good shout, sorry. Glad you woke up. Oh, good man there, Canute, yeah. Well, you're not missing that much. It was quite a boring game, actually, until that goal. So, just a goal before half-time there. Haaland should have probably made it 2. There was a mistake at the back by Mendy, and Haaland's hit the post. Not much in it, though. Cape Verde, good bet to go through. They have Saudi. I can't see Uruguay beating Spain. Yeah. They really are a good shout to go through unless they lose. But if they get a point or win, then they should go through, shouldn't they? Japan, good as a team, would rather die on the sword than lose. Yeah. Pele and Maradona aren't taking 8-2 from anyone. If Norway win 2-0, will they go top of the table by goal difference? It's a good question. I'm not 100%, mate. Hello, Sean Nettleton. Pretty boring, mate. Boring, but Norway just scored one before half-time there. And they also had another opportunity where Mendy made an error and Haaland hit the post and melted. So, you know, but other than that, yeah, pretty snoozy game, mate, to be fair, lad. The dinosaurs all drowned, their bones are scattered all over the place. The only thing that can do that is massive flooding. Well, they think there was that large meteor that hit the Earth, you know, that extinction event that took place fucking whenever it was, 60 million years ago or some shite. And, you know, and that basically, I think something like, I can't remember the exact figure, but a large percentage of all the flora and fauna on Earth was lost, something like 70%. Like 70% of all the animals, 70% of all the plants and fungus and everything else was lost during that meteor strike, lad. It's called like, I think it's called like the Great Extinction Event or some shit, mate. Don't know. But anyway, they reckon that did a number on them. And there you go. Obviously the drowning, you know, like the drowning going to be factored in there as well from melting water from a meteor hitting or whatever tidal waves cause. I don't fucking know. But yeah, lots of cataclysmic action. So yeah, fair enough. Even with 5 penalties, he still scored more than CR7 anyway. Yeah, fairs, but you know, CR7 doing it in a tougher team, really. Portugal, the last 15 years, been gash. World Cup 5 penalties in 7 games. A player with the most penalties in World Cup history, definitely Messi, is Infantino's son. What's scary is there's evidence of this cataclysm cycle repeating on a regular interval. Yeah, it could happen. It probably will happen again one day. They didn't all drown, lots died of oxygen deprivation. That's it, the Permian extinction event. Right, yeah. France 3-0, it's all over. Miroslav Klose didn't need growth hormones to score 16 World Cup goals. Nah, he was a beast, mate. All open play as well, weren't they? Where's the Iridium? There isn't any. Interesting. 75% of life died during that event. That's what it is, yeah. Interesting. Right, anyway, here's speaking of things that can make your life better and nutrition. Here's a word from our sponsor, Oxford Natural. A quick word from today's supporter of the channel, Oxford Natural. We've teamed up with them and their fantastic Optimum day and night supplement range. We're all guilty of it, aren't we? Especially football fans travelling the length and breadth of the country or staying up and watching 4 World Cup games in a row. Sometimes we put our own personal health and nutrition off. Next week, next month, next year, I'll do it later. But the time is now. That's exactly why we teamed up with Oxford Natural and their Optimum day and night supplements. Let's be straight about it. It doesn't do all the work for you. It's not a magic solution. There is no magic wand you can wave in terms of getting your own health and weight and lifestyle in check. But with Oxford Natural, when you start seeing positive changes, you see that person you haven't seen for a couple of months and they notice. It speaks for itself. Optimum Day, it's designed around energy, cravings, and keeping people on track. Optimum Night, more designed around sleep, recovery, and also helping you switch off properly. And to be fair, there's already some amazing stories of people having great success with Oxford Natural. Don Robbie from AFTV and DR Sports lost over 80 pounds on his journey. Football fans have seen the commitment he's putting into improving his health. He's looking good. Michael Owen. You know, Michael Owen. Yeah. Former England striker and Ballon d'Or winner. He's lost around 35 pounds with this and he's looking leaner and mean. Anita, an immigration lawyer, lost over 44 pounds after having her second child and wanted to feel healthier and more like herself again. Linda, a legal executive, lost over 50 pounds after hitting 40 and decided to make health more of a priority. Go to the link in the description to see their full stories, and there's plenty more of these stories coming through as well. It'll be worth having a look, my friends. Check out the link in the description, scan the QR code on the screen, and use the code PIG70 for 70% off your first order. So a big thank you to Oxford Natural for supporting the channel. Do check out their supplements range, and let's get stuck back into the show. What's happening, everyone? A quick word from today's supporter of the channel, Oxford Natural. We've teamed up with them and their fantastic Optimum day and night supplement range. We're all guilty of it, aren't we? Especially football fans travelling the length and breadth of the country or staying up and watching 4 World Cup games in a row. Sometimes we put our own personal health and nutrition off. Next week, next month, next year, I'll do it later. But the time is now. That's exactly why we've teamed up with Oxford Natural and their Optimum day and night supplements. Let's be straight about it. It doesn't do all the work for you. It's not a magic solution. There is no magic wand you can wave in terms of getting your own health and weight and lifestyle in check. But with Oxford Natural, when you start seeing positive changes, you see that person you haven't seen for a couple of months, and they notice, it speaks for itself. Optimum Day, it's designed around energy, cravings, and keeping people on track. Optimum Night, more designed around sleep, recovery, and also helping you switch off properly. And to be fair, there's already some amazing stories of people having great success with Oxford Natural. Don Robbie from AFTV and DR Sports lost over 80 pounds on his journey. Football fans have seen the commitment he's put into improving his health. He's looking good. Michael Owen. You know, Michael Owen. Yeah. Former England striker and Ballon d'Or winner. He's lost around 35 pounds with this and he's looking leaner and mean. Anita, an immigration lawyer, lost over 44 pounds after having her second child and wanted to feel healthier and more like herself again. Linda, a legal executive, lost over 50 pounds after hitting 40 and decided to make health more of a priority. Go to the link in the description to see their full stories, and there's plenty more of these stories coming through as well. It'll be worth having a look, my friends. Check out the link in the description, scan the QR code on the screen, and use the code PIG70. Yo, I'm back, my friends. What's occurring? Half time in the game. Let me stop the timer there. Shit, I left the timer going there. We got 1.5 left. Will Senegal be able to drag themselves back in? Will Haaland find a goal? He was looking pretty frustrated out there come the end of that second half, wasn't he? Proper shatter of a miss. He had, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, you just saw the Haaland miss. Proper shatter, wasn't it, lad? 100%. It's very interesting, Dev. There's got to be life out there, really, doesn't there, mate, if we're being honest? Just the odds, the vastness of the universe, mate, and the possibilities. You would think, it seems life is very, what's the word, there has to be very much the perfect sort of conditions for it, but I'm sure that exists elsewhere in the universe. And plus, life can exist in many different forms. We don't even know. There's so many different ways that life can exist beyond oxygen-based life forms such as us. Yeah, there you go, United Prodigy, Oxford Natural, lad. Wingstop. Is there Wingstop in the UK? Is there, Jordan? Haaland will score 2. I like your style there, Canute. How many goals do you reckon Erling Haaland is going to get in this game then, guys? I'm going to go for 1. I think he will score. Want to see you try that product. Yes, mate. Like I said, I'm going to do a 6-month plan of it, lad. So we'll see how we get on. Piggy come back. Worse than ITV with these ads. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, mate. That France game fucked me. Yeah, oh God. That was a long undertaking, wasn't it? Shit the bed. But France done them 3-0. Can't believe that goalkeeper error. What an absolute melt. 12 goals. Yep, Nita the immigration lawyer, that's right. Well, half the world's females are silicon-based life forms at this point. Obviously, we're carbon, aren't we? Sorry, yeah, carbon. I said oxygen. What did I mean? I meant carbon-based, but you know what I'm saying. Breathing oxygen. Because there's actually different ways. Like, isn't there? Yeah, there's some sort of life form down at the bottom of the ocean somewhere. I can't remember what it's called. But basically, there's essentially, I think it's sulfur. I think it's sulfur gas which is being released from the earth in a certain place in this ocean, and there's actually life forms that have evolved over the millions of years in order to use the sulfur that is being emitted as their main life source, such as we do with oxygen. But they're down there and sulfur's been emitted and there's some sort of life form, and they're basically like using the sulfur and expelling something else, possibly oxygen or something. I can't remember now, but pretty nutty, mate. Nutty stuff, mate. Hypothermal vent communities. Yeah, that's what I think I mean. I think that's what I mean, mate. Yeah, there's extremophiles all over the earth. Yeah. Messi or Riquelme? It's got to be Messi, hasn't it? But Juan Roman Riquelme was a beast. Yeah, hydrothermal vents. It's crazy, isn't it? Volcano snails are dope as fuck. Mad shit, isn't it, from Skitland? Nutty stuff. Literal snails with iron shells. Wow, nutty, mate. I'll have to look into those bad boys. Volcano snails. Nice. Life finds a way to be successful through generations and will always result in a similar form. Snails and crabs so far, they eat bacteria that eat those toxic fumes. Mental. Pretty cool. The tube worms and crabs are weird down there. Yeah. And what about like that I think it's called an endler fish maybe, or no, it's an angler, sorry. It's an anglerfish. Have you seen that one? It's like this real nutty looking creature, and it's got like its own light that it carries around on its face. You seen that shit? It's mad. The Scots are whiskey based life forms. Yeah, I should have picked some of that up, Mark, man. That looks really nice. Strawberries and cream. It could be horrible, but I've actually heard good things about it. It's supposed to be horrible, says Sean. It could be horrible. Scientists have begun studying the plants growing volcano ridges above the world's surface for their use in the fire safety industry. Wow, mate, very interesting. Fathoms and pressure are responsible for marine life evolving in bizarre ways. You have creatures like the frilled shark, gulper eel. Yeah. Messi career is legit shit spoon-fed by Iniesta and Xavi and Di Maria and the Toro Copa America. You're my sort of geezer, you are, Abdul. Definitely, I think Messi's had it easy, hasn't he, mate? Yes. That's it. He had all those amazing players around him all that time at Barcelona. Didn't quite do it at the same at PSG. And then, obviously, MLS is just a farmers league, so, yeah. Yeah, there are like 1,000 trees down there that live for over 1,000 years. That fish is creepy. Yeah, it's mental. It's not a light pig. They use it to lure prey to them like a fishing rod. Yeah, like a lure. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's true. But it is a fucking light though, mate, isn't it? Southern Israel near the Dead Sea, you pull sulfur balls out the rock on YouTube. Been exposed to intense heat. The rock had been petrified. The city of Sodom and Gomorrah were frazzled. Fuck, Sonia, deep shit. Hey, Nebulous, what's going on? You're new. Welcome in. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express. Thank you for joining us. Hit that subscribe and like the video, mate. Nice one. Right, okay. Come on then. Second half's underway. Did I get the timer up? Yes, I did. Timer's up top right. Sync up with us. That's it. An appendage that emits bioluminescence. What a world we live in. He did get 32 goals and assists in 32 games at PSG, to be fair. Oh, shit. But it's a French Farmers League again. That's what I'm saying. Playing for PSG, you're coming up. You're literally going into the opposition stadiums, and they're playing in fields surrounded by combine harvesters and tractors, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like there isn't even stadiums there, mate. You go in, and there's just like people are standing on top of their tractors as the fucking stands. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a fucking Farmers League that as well. Deep Ocean, that's fair. Yeah, can legit defeat Messi in an argument. Love it, love it. 6 goals. Messi played so many positions, made them look easy. CR7 played in Italy, where your rejected players are always man of the match. Thing is, though, CR7 didn't just play in Italy, though. That's where you're wrong. CR7 played in England, arguably the toughest league in the world, where he won the Ballon d'Or and started out as a winger, and wasn't a striker, and was a winger, an all-encompassing, rinsing winger. And then he went to Real Madrid, where he became the best player in the world, won more Ballon d'Ors, and, you know, obviously scored insane amounts of goals, overwon a game over there, overwon a game on average for Real Madrid in the time he was there. It's insane. In a great league. And then he also went to Italy and bossed it and scored an insane amount of goals, to be fair. You know, didn't win. They don't think they won it, did they, though? Oh, it's 2-0 to Norway. Haaland with a good goal. Really good finish. And Norway just battered them on the counter there. Passed it up there. feed it into Haaland, and Haaland does the rest, and he's slotted it in the top bins. It's a lovely finish, and there is Odegaard and Haaland with a very gash cheesy celebration on the corner flag there. 2-0 though, fair play, great take there from Haaland. He's done well. He's done well, and there is the goal from Erling. It's right there. For me, the debate ended when he won the World Cup, but each to their own. Thing is, I don't think that debate really holds much water, because there's a lot of gash players that have won the World Cup. And Argentina, in the last 15 years, are a way better footballing nation than Portugal. Ronaldo had to carry Portugal for a good 10 years with, like, Nani and Pepe. Do you know what I mean? And everybody else was fucking pretty bang average, mate, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a great era for Portugal. Now, they have an amazing era, and they've got Bernardo Silva and Bruno and Vitinha and all these guys, Leao and all the rest of them. But actually, there was 10 years where he was fucking carrying Portugal, and they had a shit squad. So I don't think it's fair. And also, Argentina had a much better team with great players in, Aguero and fucking Tevez and, everyone, Mascherano and everyone that they've had in there. Just a better team overall for years than Portugal, mate, in my opinion. So it's harder to do anything with Portugal than it is Argentina. Well, maybe not now, but certainly go back 8 years, go back 10 years, the Argentina squad would have pissed on the Portugal squad. So it's difficult. It's difficult, mate, difficult. Yeah, won the Euro final without Ronaldo. Well, he got injured, didn't he? He still got them all the way there, He got injured, though. Anyone else got a box over the chat? Oh, no. Yeah, sorry, mate. Let me get rid of that there. Fucked it, didn't I? It's all good. It's all good. We got it. We got it back. Haaland, unstoppable. What he did in that World Cup, though. Yeah. Did in that World Cup, though. I mean, Ronaldo's not ever really smashed it up that great at a World Cup, has he? But he has won the Euros with Portugal, which is very much harder again than winning the Copa America with Argentina, if you ask me. Argentina are the favourites or second favourites always to win the Copa. You know what I mean? Even ChatGPT says that CR7's 85% of Messi. Messi won more in La Liga than Ronaldo. Argentina had who? Argentina had way better players, mate. Way better players for like 8 to 10 years than Portugal. If you think about like just help me, guys. Help me, guys. Who were all of Argentina's great players over the last fucking 10, So you had Mascherano, world-class sort of CDM / centre-back. You had, of course, you had Tevez and Aguero and, better players, mate. I can only, that's the thing. Aguero, one of the greatest Prem players, definitely. Yeah. Pepe was very important also, absolutely. Definitely. Chile bossing Messi around in the Copa. Crespo. Di Maria. Di Maria's another one. Aguero. Higuain. Yeah, he was class back in the day, mate. Higuain was fucking class, lad. No, that's Batistuta's before Messi's time. Batigo, that's before Messi's time, guys. I'm talking about players from like the last 10 years or so. Anyway, no, not Caneggia. That's before Messi's time. Anyway, listen, guys. Trust me, Argentina are a better team, and they're more likely to win the Copa than Portugal are the Euros for a start. And also the World Cup in that era, because Portugal didn't have quite the depth that Argentina did. Argentina's still weak in a couple of positions, but, overall, they had a lot more talent. Ronaldo, probably the best proper footballer, but Messi considered special. That perception will always skew opinion. Well, Messi's like a natural beast, isn't he? Unbelievable dribbling, low centre of gravity, great finisher, great mind, creative for the team, all the rest of it. Ronaldo is a completely different type of player. He's more direct. He's more thinking about, getting the goal for himself as opposed to trying to help the team, really, in that sense. Messi's more of a creative player. Ronaldo's a goal scorer. There is a big difference, but Ronaldo, used to be a winger, obviously, and he was a different type of player. Remember when whole Argentina were on Messi's ass, that mental abuse he faced, while CR7 only had fanboys. Tevez was getting old. Aguero wasn't what he was at City. Higuain miss. don't really agree. I mean, they bottled that 2014 World Cup final, didn't they, against Germany there when they had Higuain in key for. It's a goal for Senegal, guys. Fuck. Goal for Senegal. They've scored, guys. It's 2-1. 2-1. Senegal back in this, mate. We've got a serious second half on the go here. Anyway, do you know what? I think what we can both agree on, or everyone can agree on, is that we've been very lucky to actually have seen, well, I'm 38, so I've seen the entire career, and I'm a Man United fan, so I watched as Ronaldo grew up and became the player that he is and had the career that he has. I think they can both agree that those two over the last 20 years are head and shoulders above everybody else, and that's pretty spectacular. And they're basically the two best players arguably of all time. It's Messi and Ronaldo of this era, just like it was Maradona of the 80s and Pele of the 60s, 70s. They are the best, and they're very different players, but ultimately, you know, you're going to prefer one for the other. Very different players. I mean, think about Ronaldo's physicality in the air, those knuckle free kicks, his aerial heading ability, his fucking strikes from distance, and then you got Messi with his crazy dribbling, his running in circles around players, and his crazy through balls, his amazing vision, and like they're quite different. One thing's for sure: if they played on the same team in their primes, it would have just been almost perfect. They kind of would have complemented each other perfectly. Ronaldo playing as the main striker and Messi as the 10. That would have been insane. But anyway, they're both insane players. Let's be honest, we're lucky to have seen them play, really. They've been pretty awesome. They've had amazing careers, and they're both immense. I just don't like Messi that much. I've never warmed to him, but he's an unbelievable, undeniable talent, and they're very different players. I always do say this, though. I feel like there was a lot of help going on there in the early days there with Messi at Barcelona, where he's had the Xavis and the Iniestas, and then later the Busquetses and the Suarezes and all these amazing players around him and everything. I feel like if you plucked Ronaldo, prime Ronaldo, out of the team and you popped him into Kettering Town, then he would be able to fire them to victory and lead them and drag them forward and score goals out of nothing, probably a bit more than Messi would, because I think Messi needs those amazing players really to also be on that wavelength as him, which is difficult because, you know, he's a fucking genius. So, but if you just took Ronaldo and plopped him in any team, I reckon he could score goals and smash balls up, you know, get a lot of headed goals and score a lot of goals. So it's interesting. Haven't been about in ages. Alex Paulson, what's going on, you long-time legend? Hope you're all well, legends. Good to see you, Alex Paulson. Are you a Norwegian friend, Alex? I've forgotten, mate. My name is Alex Paulson. My name is Alex Paulson. Could say the same about Modric, Casemiro, Ozil, Di Maria, Benzema, Bale, Ramos, Marcelo, though, mate. Can't say just Messi had so-and-so. Ronaldo also had great players for years. But Ronaldo's had to do it at different places as well. Like Messi's had that same Barcelona dynamic for the best part of his career. I've not really been that impressed with anything else other than, you know, his time in La Liga. I don't care about the French league, that's Gesh. I don't care about the MLS, that's Gesh. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, he had those immense players. Xavi and Iniesta, arguably the two best midfielders of that generation as well. It's got to help, doesn't it, mate? It's got to help. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's true, I guess. I mean, they did have a legendary Madrid side. Fair, yeah. Ozil getting all those assists for him, yeah. Fair. That's a good point. Yeah, Messi plays in the MLS. He does a lot with little too. Yeah. Fair. Messi's the best ever player. I don't think so, but fair enough. I don't even think he's the best ever Argentinian, but respect to you. Fight Club reference acknowledged. Yes, lad. You're off to sleep. Hey, Kate, can I have a great night, lad? We appreciate you. Thanks for getting in here. Legend of the Hamada. Maybe a good game, been lurking for 3 years plus. Well, you're a legend then, aren't you, Alex? Thanks for watching and hanging out. Benzema, Modric, Ballon d'Or winners. How many did Barca players around Messi win, though? Benzema / Modric, Ballon d'Or winners. How many did Barca players around Messi? Yeah, but that's because Messi was winning them all. Oh, shit! It's 3-1 to Norway! It's fucking 3-1 to Norway, guys! Check that out! And it's Haaland again. And he's giving it the old big bollocks Vigo the Carpathian strut of doom. Oh my God, the pink ooze is starting to bubble up underneath the city there. And Norway have made it theirs. It's 3-1 to Norway. It's a big goal for the Scandinavian outfit. Here we go. Get your fucking horns out, pour some mead in it, and let's have a fucking party, guys. Because Norway are winning 3-1. Put Messi and Ronaldo one-on-one with the ball, and Ronaldo would be on his arse, nutmeg off nutmeg. I totally disagree with you, Jason. I think Ronaldo would probably physically batter Messi, mate. Do you know what I mean? He'd just abuse him, lad. On the pitch, he'd just muscle him off the ball every time. You know, who wins in an 11 versus 11 of Ronaldo's versus Messi's? 11 versus 11 in every position. Who wins? Who wins? If you say Messi, you're fucking talking bollocks, because Ronaldo's bigger, taller, stronger, better in the air, more physical. You know, in terms of actual football over the course of the pitch, the Ronaldos would fucking shart on Messi's. Yes, Messi would create lots of chances and they'd score a lot of goals. But what about defensively? They'd be fucking shite. They get bullied, mate. All Ronaldo's team's got to do is put the ball in the air and head it in goal after goal after goal after goal. And little Messi in goal, he ain't doing shit, bud. You know why? Because Messi's a fucking twat. I'm joking. But, just saying, 11 Ronaldos wins against 11 Messis. 100%. 100%. I don't care what anyone says. You're wrong if you think the 11 Messis would win. It's probably Ronaldo in 11v11. Yes, it is. 11 Messis easy, never get the ball off of them. You'd be able to physically push them off it because they're weak. Oh, Messi kill it, too much tech. No. Messi is the far superior technical player. Well, yeah, I mean, he's definitely got more. I mean, it depends what you mean by technical, because Ronaldo is very technical in a lot of ways. Think about his dribbling is insane also. His ability to take players on and beat them. Not now, he's 41. I'm talking about 10 years ago or 15 years ago. But technically, Ronaldo was amazing. Just Messi's a freak in that regard when it comes to dribbling and things like that. And through balls and passing and creativity. Ronaldo's not really the same sort of player. They're different players, so it's hard to really compare them because they do two different roles within a team. Oh, yeah, Messi could hold on to the ball. But, definitely. Messi's would pass it around a lot. Ronaldo need to get it off him first. True, but they probably defend better than Messi's would defend. And then they'd also have their wicked way with them in the air. Anything that passes me, why do so many people who've played with Ronaldo say Messi, but I couldn't name one who played with Messi that says Ronaldo? I'm sure there is some, though. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure there is some. He's just vertically challenged. Messi in goal, Ronaldo will score every time. Messi will pass Ronaldo around, score more. Maybe. Have you never seen Messi tackle? I have, but I've never seen CR7 tackle. Really? You've never seen CR7 tackle? I mean, back in the day, Ronaldo used to press motherfuckers, mate, and tackle. Definitely. Messi's in short, though. There's that famous video of Ronaldo winning the ball from, Thierry Henry? You know, tackles Thierry Henry back in the day. You remember? Imagine Messi defending Ronaldo, Messi in goal. He would get killed. Yeah, Messi 11 would take the piss out of Ronaldo 11, you chicken nugget. Totally disagree, mate. I would die on this hill. The Ronaldo's too physically proud, too physically strong. The aerial prowess, the physicality. Messi's wouldn't be able to deal with it, mate. They'd be getting the ball shielded off of them all the time. You know, those Messis, they just get bullied around, mate. Ronaldo's would bully them around. Corners, set pieces. I mean, it wouldn't even be fair. Corners and set pieces. Oh my God. Could you imagine 11 Ronaldos versus 11 Messis? Think about 11 Messis defending the 11 Ronaldos corners. The Ronaldos are just they don't even have to jump, mate, and they'll score fucking headers. Whereas the other way round, if the Messi's getting the corners, the Ronaldos are clearing that sucker away, mate. You know? Come on, mate. Let's be honest now. 11 CR7s beats 11 Messis in a game of football. But obviously it's a pointless conversation because they're specialised players in their positions, you know what I mean? But just overall, Ronaldo's physicality is a big part of his game, and that's also a big part of why CR7s would batter the Messis. Maybe in futsal, yeah, that's fair enough. I'll give you that. I'd say that's true. Messi would, they probably, 6-a-side, 7-a-side in futsal. You probably got to give it to the Messis. You haven't got the aerial threat there and the same thing. Yeah, mate, I'd take that. But we're talking about 11v11, full-sized pitch here, lad. Full-sized pitch. Ronaldo also runs a lot more even today. Oh, my God, Ronaldo in his prime. Fuck me. He was a physical specimen. He still is, obviously, but he used to run a shitload. He doesn't anymore because his legs are gone. He's 41. He still moves a lot. He's got good movement, but goodness me. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't be able to get it off of him, mate, once he's rinsing away from you. Majority say Messi, not Ronaldo. Even the GOATs of old say Messi's better, even Rio. It's just a matter of opinion, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a matter of opinion. But that's probably because, that's just who they like. That's fine. If you think one player's better, that's absolutely spot on. And I do agree with you. I think the majority of ex-pros, the majority would probably say Messi's the GOAT. Yeah, the majority. I agree with you. But I'm sure there's still probably a good, 30% that would still choose Cristiano. Yeah, Bale said Ronaldo's the best. He prefers Ronaldo over Messi. Bale said Messi is the best. That's interesting. Abdul's retracted his statement. But Sean says, okay, Abdul, if you say so, mate. I don't know, Abdul's retracted it now, so. Saying that they're both unique. That's very true, mate. Yeah, that's very true. Both are just great. That's true. That's true. I like your style. Both amazing players. Different types of players. So, it's quite hard to compare. Enjoy them both. Absolutely. Mane kind of done low-key. Yeah, I haven't seen anything really from him this World Cup. PMP final boss. CR7 versus the technical machine Messi. Both are GOATs for different reasons. Who do you think's better, Mane or Salah? I mean, it's easily Salah, isn't it? Easily. But they were best in the same team together, obviously, at that time. You're a Ronaldo fan, die hard at that, and Messi's the greatest ever in terms of pure ability. Fair play to you. Disagree. Disagree, mate. If we're going on just ability, maybe we should be starting talking about fucking Ronaldinho's and R9s and shit. Do you know what I mean? Rather than either of these twats. 3 teams of groups go through anyway. Senegal beat Iraq. Not the best competition. I mean, one thing about Messi and Ronaldo is also they did it in a slightly easier era than people who've gone by. That's why I think Maradona's better than Messi. So Maradona's doing it in a proper rugged era where it's tough. Whereas like now there's a lot of favourable stuff going on there for attackers. There's a lot of red cards, yellow cards, free kicks and shit like that, which just weren't awarded in the same way back in the day. It's more difficult back in the day to score goals. Jason says it's not a matter of opinion, it's just football fact. Ronaldo's carrying a massive Adam's apple and half a ton of Turkish teeth. Runs like a grandma with one leg, for fuck's sake. How's that a fact? That's like me saying this is a fact. Lionel Messi spends his weekends pretending to be a garden gnome at a shopping centre whilst holding a fishing rod. You know what I mean? Which might be true, to be fair. Super chat. R9's the best Ronaldo for me. Yeah, R9 was insane. If he could have just stayed fit. Yeah. Yeah, but the World Cup is quite meaningless, if you ask me, Sean. For a start, FIFA just bummed Messi that whole tournament. And I don't want to say any allegations, but I thought there were certain games in that one. I can't remember, was it against Morocco or something? I can't remember. There was a certain game which just fucking stank and reeked to high heaven in terms of alleged wrongdoings, mate. I didn't want to say it, but let's face it. Messi's fucking FIFA's golden boy. And everyone's golden boy, mate. Ballon d'Or lovers, they love him, even though he shouldn't have won it at least 2 or 3 times out of those 8 that he's fucking got. Should have been Lewandowski one year, should have been fucking Wesley Sneijder, or potentially Xavi or Iniesta one year. Should have been fucking somebody else another year. They fucking love him. They just make him win, mate. They make him win. Look at that Kane the other day, mate. He's fucking raked someone's fucking ankle, should be sent off. Oh, no, but he's still on the fucking pitch. They just scored 2 more fucking goals, mate. The guy's a fucking absolute complete protected melt, lad. That's what it is. He's a fucking protected melt. You know what I'm saying, lad? He is. Oh. He gets help, mate. He gets fucking help. I'm just joking. I'm not talking about my allegations. I'm saying other people's allegations, mate. Other people's fucking allegations, mate. You know what I'm saying? There's a water break, a hydration break on the go here, yeah. Should have been a foul in the build-up play for his goal today. There you go. To this day. Haaland should have done it over Messi as a treble versus Tawny. Espas is 100% piggy. Yeah, all I'm saying is I do feel like the footballing fraternity, be it UEFA. I mean, they used to call UEFA Lona for a start. How much they love Barcelona. There's always been some sus stuff going on in games. PSG, Chelsea, other incidences. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. I don't know. UEFA Lona. FIFA love Messi. He's their poster boy. You know, they want to see him win. That's all I'm saying. Not saying they do anything to make it happen. Just saying they want to see him win. Yeah, R9's the GOAT striker. I'll give you that. Absolute beast. Such a baller, lad. Messi, the garden gnome. Catch some proper fish. Why do we keep calling it a hydration break? Let's call it what it is, a commercial break. Fair, lad, fair. Coming soon to a theatre near you. Cashorama. Starring Lionel Messi as the garden gnome. And Cristiano Ronaldo as the man with no face. What? What the fuck? Anyway, a treble over 1 World Cup for Messi. Fuck the World Cup. World Cup means nothing, mate. In all fairness. Who's the shit? Let's play a game. Who's the shittest player to ever win the World Cup? I bet there's some bang average ones. You know, even though they've won the World Cup, maybe there was an injury, I don't know, they're in there, whatever. They're fucking bang average, but they still won a World Cup. Like, there's got to be a couple of bang average ones, guys, fringe squad players or whatever. Kleberson's a great shout, mate. Exactly. Kleberson, lad. Kleberson. Kleberson, lad. Let's try not to talk about stuff like that, though, Abdul, mate. You know what I mean? Good moderating there, yeah. We don't want to trigger anyone there, Abdul, lad. Let's keep it friendly, mate. Things are getting really heated in here, aren't they? Between Messi lovers and Ronaldo lovers, mate. There's always going to be this fucking, like, this, hey, what? You prefer Ronaldo? What the fuck's the matter with you? Messi's the man. What? What are you saying? Cristiano Ronaldo's the Don. Messi's the little garden gnome. What the fuck are you talking about? Piss off. You know, it's always going to happen. Mustafi, Giroud. Right, Giroud's class. What are you talking about? Giroud's fucking quality, mate. Giroud's a baller. Mustafi. Bobby Moore, you what? Wash your mouth up with soap, you filth bag. Mustafi, right, yeah. Anyway. Cantona, greater player than both of them. Yeah, and he didn't really get in the fucking France setup that much, mate. Cantona was obscene. What a baller, lad. Giroud goated. Messi avoided the prem as he would have been kicked to crap. Yeah. Fun chat here tonight, guys. We've got 124 watching, 124 likes. What a ratio. Ballon d'Or looks at club and country. I'm sorry. Why do you think Ronaldo won so much? He put in work for Portugal and had immense help from Di Maria, Ozil, Marcelo, Benzema, Bale, etc. Yeah, sure. But he carried Portugal, though. That's what I'm saying. On an international stage, he carried Portugal more than Messi carried Argentina. like Portugal's team was not as good during the last 10, 15 years. Post Figo, you know, Ronaldo got into the team. Figo was still in the team. They had great players like fucking Manu Rui Costa, and you know, and good. They had a good team back in the 90s and early 2000s. And then when Ronaldo came along with Nani and Ronaldo and a few others, Quaresma and stuff, there were some good players, but ultimately the squad was shit compared to the Argentina squad. Giroud, what a guy. Romero, you're not helping the situation regarding on hating on Messi. Oh, French football people got banned, right? Yeah. Romero, shit for Spurs. Giroud, most underrated player of all time. Yeah, he's a beast, actually. I always rated Giroud. Cantona, Ginola got expelled from the France teams. R9, Dino Zidane, 50 others, all better than both of them. A fair play to you. Yeah, he got banned from all French football is why he came to the UK. Replace Ronaldo with Messi in Portugal team, and what happens? Simple football question. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they do any better, mate. No. Because think about all those clutch goals Ronaldo scored for Portugal to carry them through. That hat-trick against Spain. That time against when he outscored Zlatan against Sweden in key games, like to qualify and shit like that. Like, he's a clutch motherfucker, man. Ronaldo's the most clutch player of all time. So, I don't know. I think, if we're being honest, if you get a free kick, or, you know, back in the day at least, maybe not now because he hasn't scored in about 100 years, but if you, back in the day, Ronaldo's the one you want on the pitch when you desperately need a goal. Of course he is. Senegal will. Chat, stop this Ronaldo Messi debate is tiring. Yeah, I don't know how this has turned into this, to be honest. It's turned into a cheeky little Messi Ronaldo debate. Ronaldo, all those guys we all know who constantly says, pass to me. Well, that's true. I mean, he is the focal point of the attack. He is the striker. Kevin Grosskreutz, what's that, mate? Oh, shit, we got a man down here for Norway. If Ronaldo and Messi died, people would debate who had the better funeral. They probably would. They probably fucking would. Portugal's success has gone up by 300% with Cristiano Ronaldo. 0 trophies before and 3 after. That's not how percentages work, mate, but fair enough. 300% would be 1 trophy before and 3 after. But I appreciate what you're saying, though. Stay Gold, 39 months a member. You're a fucking don. Get some love in there for him. MSL or Saudi League? Come on, lad. Which is better? Love you, Piggy. Thank you, Stay Gold. Same to you. Which is better, MLS or Saudi League? Probably the Saudi League now. They got more bigger name players over there, to be fair. MLS is still pretty much like League One standard. I'd say Saudi League's probably Championship. You know what I mean? So it's a bit better. Saudi League's got a lot more higher, like, big players in there, I would imagine. Yeah, Ronaldo, Messi debates near make me both of them less. Like both of them less. Anyway, whatever. Fucking annoying. Fairs, we can move on from this topic now. I don't even know how we got into it. Neither of these twats are even playing today. You know what I mean? What are we doing? Why are we even talking about these dickheads? No. Stupid water break. Oh, yeah, advert break. Oh, dear. Fun times, fun times. Oh, God. I have Ezio, yes. He used to play for Leicester, didn't he, Ezio? Didn't he? Chowdhury? Who is Manchester United's biggest rival? It's those Scousers, Liverpool. But also we hate Leeds. And we also obviously hate City. But I think Liverpool historically, just because they're successful and we're successful and they're successful. So we have rivalry there. Haaland's actually insane for Norway. His numbers are nuts. Oh, Haaland's numbers are pretty nuts wherever, aren't they, really? Champions League, Premier League. He's a nutter. What will you call Manchester United fans that love Man City? I don't think what? You think he switched nation to Bangladesh or something like that? Oh, right. Senegal losing 3-1 twice gives them a risk of going out in third. Almost every group will have someone in third with 3 points. Yeah, mate, you do not want to be finishing in third because you've got a risk of going out for sure. You need to win a game pretty much and get a draw, really, at minimum. And even then, you can still finish third. Ronaldo doesn't exist. Ronaldo can't. Oh, come on then. Let's move on from this Ronaldo Messi shite. What's next? Apple versus Android. Do you know what I mean? They both do the job, mate. You know, that's all I know. Xbox versus PlayStation. No, fuck that. We're not getting into these debates, guys. Oh, you mean they support Man City over Arsenal last season? Oh, right, yeah, dirtbags. All the neutrals should have wanted Arsenal to beat those City scummers because they're cheats. Who's the best keeper United have ever had? Yeah, since Schmeichel's the best ever for us, in my opinion. And then the best one we had since him was Edwin van der Sar. And then the third best we've had is David De Gea. And then the fourth best we've had probably actually already is Senny Lammen, to be fair. Like, I feel more confident with him than I did, like, Rob Green, Tim Howard. No, not Rob Green, sorry. Fucking... Who do I mean, guys? Not Rob Green. Fucking, we never had Rob Green. I mean that little twat. What's his name? Oh, no. You know. No, not Barthez. I'm talking about the little fella who dropped the ball in the back of his own net like that, and then we got away with it. I think it might have been against those Spuddy belts or something. Nah, not Tybee. I can't even remember why. Yeah, Roy Carroll. Roy Carroll. I don't even know why. Rob Green. I just had Rob Green in my head, but Roy Carroll is exactly what I mean. Roy Carroll. We had Barthez, obviously, he was pretty suspect. Tim Howard, he was all right, but, you know, not the best, but he was solid. Taibi's an absolute shambles. Onana's the worst of the bunch. But yeah, I would rank it De Gea in third, Edwin in second, and Peter Schmeichel in first as the all-time. Oh yeah, Anders Lindegaard, yeah. Raymond van der Gaal. Thomas Kuszak was another goalkeeper we had, a Russian kiddie, who played as a backup for us for a number of seasons. Tommy Kuszak, remember him? He was bang average. Onana, best ever. Arnold puts Messi on his shoulder to score a header from Declan Rice cross against Liverpool, and we have world peace. Yeah, he was a lunatic. I do rate Tim Howard. Yeah, I think he had his better years while he was at Everton, though, to be fair. But I do think he was a good keeper. But we need world class. He wasn't. I don't think he was world class, but he was very good. Van der Sar was world class. Yeah, he was a beast. Taibi, Ben Foster. Good goalkeeper, Ben Foster. But again, you know, more of a mid-table to lower sort of standard, and not really top tier. But good, definitely a good goalkeeper. Fatty Fogs. De Gea couldn't save a penalty, but saved shots like I've never seen before. Oh, immense. De Gea was an incredible shot stopper, yeah. Interesting final round. Well, that's insane, isn't it? Because he's the most creative player in the Premier League. But yeah, these people are nuts, mate. Probably the same people who think Messi's the best player in the world. What player made you feel a certain magical way? Definitely it's Cantona. Cantona was like a god to me when I was a kid, mate. Definitely. He used to swagger around the school playground with the collar up, saying au revoir to people and shit. Just... Oh, sorry. What player made you feel a certain magical way without being a club legend? Oh, sorry, my bad. I misread the comment there. Okay, without being a club legend. You know, when Henrik Larsson came on loan for us, I thought, what a player. I'd have liked to have kept him. He was fantastic. Other players that weren't really a club legend. Gabriel Heinze. He was fantastic for us. What a left back. What a really good, solid player. Shithouse as well, but he shithoused his way and left us, didn't he, after a short period of time? So fuck that guy. He's not a legend, but he was a great player. In fact, still got it. Still got a shirt with Gabriel Heinze on the back. I really liked him. Shithouse left us. That's it. Who's the best ball boy in the Prem? The one who took it off Eden Hazard that time, mate, and got kicked. Macheda, Tevez. Yeah, Macheda's a great shout. Just for that goal against Villarreal. Michael Owen. Michael Owen's a great shout as well, because that goal against City, he's not a club legend because he's a ex-Liverpool scummer and he wasn't here that long, but you know, he still did some good things that I liked and he was a great player. Oh my days, Senegal, late chance here. Oh, and it was offside flag up anyway, and Norway deal with it. Dwight York, what a player. Yeah, but Dwight York is a legend though. He's an absolute legend of the club. Founder of it, Adnan Januzaj. Yeah, I don't know how that stayed out, but it's offside flags up there. Martial. I don't know. I kind of feel like if you're here for a while and you win some things, you know, that kind of rules you out. You kind of need to have been here a short time, but had a short and pleasant stay. You know what I mean? Cavani had a great time. I liked Cavani. Zlatan. You know, I wouldn't really say Zlatan's a legend of the club because he only really had that one good season. We did win the Europa. He was injured for the final, but maybe you could say he's a legend of the game. But is he a legend of Man United? I would say no. I would say no. I think we need to reserve legend status for a little bit more than that in terms of the... Actually, I think I'm wrong. Because think about like Robin Van Persie. Van Persie fired us to that title that season, Fergie's last season, and then afterwards he was just here a little bit, and then they got rid of him, didn't they, to Turkey or whatever. So, but I consider Robin Van Persie a legend because he fired us to the Prem title, you know what I mean, even though he was only here for a short period of time. Tevez is a gash bag, yeah. Can't stand Tevez. What a workhorse. Gave his number to Ronaldo. He deserved it. Oh, Cavani was excellent. Yeah, love Cavani. Great mentality. Zlatan, the whole squad would hate his ego and attitude. Scored one of my favourite goals of the last, 5-6 years as well, Cavani. That long, lofted, lobbed chip. Unbelievable piece of technique. Where he's just like, oh, who were we playing? Fuck, I've got such a shite memory, but somebody will know. The Cavani long distance chip, basically. But it was just like the way he hit it. It's like if you play it too high up, keeper's gonna have too much time to get back. If you play it too low down, he's gonna. It was just perfect. It was just like it was beautiful. He was a great player. Yeah. Do you think Bruno Manchester United legend? Undoubtedly. The one Bruno didn't assist, yeah, Cavani goal. Giggs was a legend. He talked about more if it wasn't this game. Oh, definitely. He was a true legend of the game, mate. I agree with you. Fulham. All right, yeah, I'm going to have a little look and see. Cavani goal versus Fulham. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Yeah, I love the little flick round the corner as well. It's just poetry, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, Edinson. What a goal that is. That's fucking meaty, isn't it? That flick round the corner, the run, and the first time touch. It's just perfect. That's just perfect, mate. I loved it. Love that. Oh. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. El Matador. Gonna row towards a deep end. They're rowing, mate. They're rowing, man. They're rowing themselves into the next round. Cavani looks like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Oh, God. Good night there, Wayne the Red. Have a good one, you legend. Say hi to Paula from me as well. Good night to you, legends. Complete goats. Suarez has some wild goals. Oh, Suarez had some insane goals, yeah. Bruno's not legend of Manchester United, maybe cult hero. No, he is. He is a legend of Manchester United. He's won some big trophies. We won the FA Cup with Bruno. We won the League Cup with Bruno. We that's not a lot, but it's been a bit of a shit era of time. But his stats and his assists and goals, he's carried us for a few years. Nah, mate. Bruno's a legend, mate. Bruno's a definite legend of this club. He's not the same sort of style legend as a Giggs or a Scholes or anybody like that because we just haven't won that much. But he's a definite legend. He's a definite legend of Manchester United. Look at his stats, lad. Look at his stats. The amount of goals he's played for us in the time he's been here and the amount of goals and assists he's created. Let's have a look at his... How many games do you think Bruno Fernandes played for Man United since he's been with us, guys? It's got to be at least 300. Bruno Fernandes transfer market. Let's have a look. Haaland. Oh, no joy there. Okay, so... Okay, hang on a second. Stats. All seasons. Wow. He's played 327 times for Manchester United. I mean, that's a fucking legendary contribution in the time he's been here. It's mental. The guy's always fit and available. He's like playing 60 games a season and shit at one point. But anyway, 327 games he's had, guys. 107 goals and 108 assists. That's in all comps. So that's 215 goals and assists in 327 appearances in all comps for Manchester United. And he's attacking midfielder and under fucking Amarim was being used as a CDM sometimes. You know what I mean? Pretty much. So, fuck me. Those are legendary stats, mate. That's unreal. It's unreal. In the Premier League as well, very difficult, especially during a time when Man United are absolute shite. To be honest, if we're being honest, over the last few years we haven't been good enough. Bruno deserved better around him. Juan Mata, absolute class. Yeah, love Juan Mata. Favourite player the way he played. I loved Juan Mata. Yeah, very technical. We're missing out on a Juan Mata type player. He's the last great free kick taker we had. Obviously, Bruno's good, and but oh, what a clearance off the line here. How's he missed it? Bob's missed it for Norway. Cleared off the line there for Senegal. Yeah, Giggsy was unbelievable, but he's a wrong on any to be honest. Mata, more of a cult icon for Man United over legend, didn't win enough. Bruno's kept us relevant with his brilliance. Amarim should have had his head in shame for telling Bruno to play as a CM gobshite. Exactly. So it's like when you think about it, we actually finished third this season, and yet Bruno won Player of the Season. Like, that says everything, really. We finished fucking third. Like, he's carried us. He's carried us a lot of the time. Yeah. Andre Herrera. Bruno's lazy. Rashford, Manchester United legend. He has been added in club section. Go check. I mean, Bruno's more of a legend than Rashford, I'd say. Even if Rashford's been in longer and is an academy product and everything, I feel like Bruno has just done more in a shorter amount of time. He's done more in less time. What a clearance. Bruno shut the bed in 2 European finals for us. Let's not gas this guy up more than needed. Come on now, excellent. The guy's fucking unbelievable. He's created like 40 goal-scoring opportunities more than any other player for his teammates in the Premier League this season in 38 games. That's an average of one more chance to score a game than anyone else. The guy's a creative wizard lad. A creative fucking wizard lad. Was Mata injury-prone, or was it because of the death of the Roman 10? Yeah, I'm not sure really. I would have liked to have kept him a bit longer, to be fair. Santi Cazorla. Rash is not a United legend. Well, yeah, I don't think he is because of what's happened. If he'd have stayed and kept his head down, then yeah, could well be on his way. But right now, he's not because of how things have sort of transpired. 9 minutes of added on time here, by the way. We can't give away legend status just like that. Giggs is a wrong and well said, sir. He is. But I mean, what a player. Yep, 9 minutes of cinema left. Rashford actually United legend. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I can't be agreeing with it. Don't care, win trophies, you become a legend. Not necessarily. There's some players out there I think that hold higher legend status than others within a squad because they do more. They've done more for the squad, lad. But I know what you mean, though. Yeah, win trophies. That's obviously going to help, especially if you win a lot. Bruno attitude makes it hard to look at him as a legend. He's like Vinicius. Tevez won trophies with United. Yeah, exactly. And he's not a legend because he's a shithouse, but otherwise he would be because he was immense for us. But then he left us and became a traitor. So yeah, exactly. There's a good example of somebody who won trophies, but he's not a legend because he's a fucking piece of absolute complete human sputum, lad. Good shout. Because for leaving us. Oh, it's 3-2. It's 3-2. Could we have an exciting end to the game? I think we could, mate. Oh, my days, 3-2. Come on. Let's go Senegal, mate, just for a little bit of extra excitement at the end. Senegal have scored, guys, and there's still plenty of time left, you know. There's 5.5 minutes, and they've scored, and they're grabbing that ball and taking it to the centre circle. And this might not just be over yet, and he's trying to rally his teammates. Senegal with a late push here, folks. Oh, matron. Check it out. Crikey, boys and girls. Right, well, he is an academy product, I guess. Yes, goal. Yeah, because he left. Legends that haven't won trophies are few and far between. I mean, the thing is, though, sometimes players are bigger legends if they don't actually go and leave a club that's lesser. Think about, like, I don't know, who's a good example of a club legend? Like, let's say Mark Noble, right? Mark Noble is a good example. Also, maybe like Totti. I'm sure Totti won a good bunch of stuff with Roma, but he never left them. He could have fucking left them and gone and played for the biggest clubs in the world. But he didn't, which makes him a bigger legend of that club. You know what I mean? Yeah, Norwegians boat stop rowing for now. Senegal have scored, and they have a chance. Busby Babes, you have to lead the club to league and European trophies wins to be considered a proper legend. That's fair, mate. That's fair. Fair. I understand what you mean. There's obviously levels to this legend status. Like, of course, Bruno Fernandes is not as big as a legend as Paul Scholes or Giggsy or whatever. You know, Cantona. Cantona helped us to get back to where we should be in the Premier League, winning things, and he won 4 Premier Leagues in 5 years that he was at the club. He's a fucking legend. You know what I mean? Bruno's not that. Bruno is an unbelievable player in a gash period. But in those days, if he was in those teams, he's like one of the only players that would actually get in those squads, to be fair, back then. Like the current players, fuck me, none of them can get into that sort of level of legendary status that we had. Because they're all shite. Well, they're not all shite, but they're not Scholes, Giggs, Keane, Beckham, fucking, you know, Cole, York, Cantona. They're not that level, are they? There's levels to this legendary game. There's levels. There's big levels. As I said earlier, how has no one stepped up Isabella Sarr? Isabella Sarr? Ishmael? Is that Ishmael Sarr's sister? Totti won one Serie A. That made him much more of a legend than if he didn't win that one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fair enough. But all I'm saying is sometimes if you stay at a club, you are a bigger legend because you've actually stayed there. Like, for instance, Gerrard's probably a bigger legend at Liverpool because he didn't go. There were talks of him going to Chelsea, and apparently almost did or some shite, but he didn't ultimately, so they consider him a bigger legend. What would you say to Madrid fans that love Messi? You're sick in the head. Senegal protecting the village from the Vikings at the moment. Shearer, undoubted legend. Yeah, fair play to you. Oh, we got an injured player. Is it Bob? What's happened? Oh, no. Wait a second. Something's happened. Yeah, Messi Ronaldo's chat finished now. Giggs had the choice for playing for England and Bale. Both would have solved our left wing problem. Oh, yeah. That was a serious miss for us. Bruno and Rashford may not have legendary status, but Bruno had bigger contributions than Rashford. I agree. Totally. Even though Rashford's been here longer and is a product of our academy, you can't deny the last 5 years or whatever Bruno's done. He's been way better, more consistently, done so much more. Rashford really only had one season that you could even compare to a Bruno season. Every season from Bruno's pretty damn good. The last one was insane, and the first 1.5 when he first came was also insane. But Rashford's only really had like one proper season like that where he scored 30 goals or whatever. It's not even really close, is it? At the end of the day, these are people, not robots. They have all flaws. Yeah, true. My 3-3 prediction not far off. Yeah. Norway squeaky bum time. Gerrard was world class. People forget. Bruno a legend for the trench days for Man United. Yeah, 100%. Oh, goodness me, Alex Paulson. His name was Alex Paulson. Yeah, he was very good that year, but it was only 1 year. And he's had some other good times, of course, some other good moments, but overall, the consistency's just not been there. Declan Rice better than Gerrard because he won the league. Gerrard never won the league. Yeah, Luke Chadwick also won the league, lad. Bruno over Gerrard. Yeah, I mean, from a creative standpoint, it's not even close. But Gerrard was a great player. He was well-rounded, better defensively. Bruno is good defensively, though. Gets stuck in, has an engine on him, doesn't stop running. But I think if you were playing Bruno like as a CM, like Amorim was, he's not as effective as like a Gerrard at CM, you know. But Bruno's more effective than Gerrard at CAM, cam numbers, obviously. Because they're different positions, to be fair, Bruno and Gerrard, if we're being honest. Probably more fair to compare Bruno to Lampard, in all fairness. Do you know what I mean? In which case, you know, that's tough. That's tough. Bruno and Lampard. I mean, Lampard's way better goal scorer, but Bruno's way more creative. So again, even though they're the same players, same player positions, they're kind of different vibes. Do you know what I mean? As to types of players, because I think Lampard is one of the best goal scoring midfielders we've ever seen, and Bruno's one of the most creative. So you can't really compare them the same either. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rice not better than Gerrard. No, no, Rice not better than Gerrard, mate. No, I'd agree. Gerrard too influential. Gerrard and Lampard should have worked. It should have done. Bruno's had an incredible season. Scholes or Bruno? I mean, again, you can't compare. Scholesy is just next level, mate. Bruno's unreal, but Scholesy's next level, lad. Scholesy had the ability to dictate a game with his, with his pass and move football, mate. He had the ability to dictate games, so I don't think you could even compare them. Bruno Fernandes, as great as a player as he is, Scholesy pisses on him, mate. Do you know what I mean? Scholesy pisses on him, lad. The stats might be insane for Bruno, but stats aren't everything. The game was different back then. It was tougher to score, especially from midfield, because, if you're playing like a 4-4-2, you're not playing in the hole most of the time like Bruno is, advanced up the pitch, playing through balls, getting goal scoring opportunities as much. Scholesy did come from deep and did score, but it's definitely a different dynamic back then. Cheers, Dennis Porter. I appreciate Exonator, Abdul Ezio. Yes, the game's about to finish any moment now. Senegal can't get that equaliser, and that's the end of the game. And Norway do see it out, guys. There's a big 3 points for Norway there. Massive win. A massive win there. Full time, yeah. Operating on different operating systems. If you think Bruno is better, I can't even argue with you. No, I mean, I think, are we talking about who? Bruno and Scholes? I mean, I definitely think Scholes is the man. Gerrard and Lampard playing at the same time. That's why I asked about lack of chemistry. Lampard and Gerrard were great shooters and helped the team build up as well. Yeah, I mean, they actually should have worked together, because Lampard was better at getting forward and scoring goals from midfield, and Gerrard was good all round and could get forward and score, but he also was defensive. He also had that ability to play really great passes from deep and stuff and get play going. So I feel like those two should have been able to play together, but they just couldn't. It was weird. Scholes scores goals. Yes, mate. Scholes has 11 league titles, 2 European Cups, and a World Club champ. Insane stuff. Yeah, Gerrard, great tackler. Midfield. Lamp's great at attacking mid. Yeah, definitely. Senegal smash Iraq and hope. Scholes was amazing as the respective Xavi. That's one hell of a compliment. Yeah, well, I think Zidane was asked once, what's it like to be the best player in the world? And he said, go and ask Paul Scholes. Scholes played like a Spanish player. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Solitude Guard. Thank you, Excellent. Nice one, Roddy. Can't game, lad. Yes, it's over. Why do you hate Gerrard? Why do I hate Gerrard? Well, he's just a absolute little scout shithouse, isn't he, lad? that's the real answer. Norway, yeah. Jason Brown, let's go. Oh, he has an egg boiler but doesn't listen to music. 20 degrees C in Bristol right now. That's not bad, mate. That's decent. Lampard would get you 20 gets. Lampard's amazing, yeah. I always preferred Lampard over Gerrard personally. Different midfielders, though, as we've said. You're talking about an attacking midfielder versus a central midfielder, really. Yeah, Gerrard could go forward and score, but they're different players. Scholes could not tackle to save his life, though. He was a bit of a lunger. Gerrard and Lamps works with Carrick as a 6, but they didn't want to do that. Yeah, true. Good night, Ezio. Nice one, Exonator, Limsky, Ezio, Tommy Boyle, you legend. Yeah, good end to the game there, absolutely. We're going to wrap this stream up. Thank you, Sean. Great debate, great chat as always. Appreciate everyone getting in here. You know, hope anyone wasn't offended by any of the rants in here in regards to Messi, Ronaldo, etc. We likes who we likes. You know what I mean? We likes who we likes, and everybody's allowed to like who they like, and that's cool. We respect it. We respect it. Nice one, Alex. Nice one, Orlando. Saitama. Yeah, fair play to you. Yeah, he was great. Alex, He Who Dares, Dell, Ezio, Sean, all the moderators in the chat, people like Shawnee Nettleton and Tommy Boyle and Ruddy Can't Game who've been in here, Stephen Shipman, your legend, and everybody else who's been in here. Big ups. Big up Kaimura Della Riva and all the members in green like Ezio Auditore there. Yes, mate, get the fucking Fungsire lad. Alex, Chaz, Conti Kev, Limsky, Stephen Shipman. Do us a favour at the end of this stream. Smash the like button before you go. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you, Songley lad. Good night, Piggy. Fly with the missus. Lampard came to City and I loved it. Oh, yeah, do you remember when he scored that goal against the Chelsea Gummers as well? And then he didn't celebrate. That was fucking awesome. Anyway, nice one, Alex. Nice one, Saitama. Let's go, Alex. Let's go, Mikey Sweater. I always forget Lamb's played for City, but yeah, for a season. GG's, nice one, Mike. Nice one, He Who Dares. Nice one, Orlando. Saitama, Tommy Boyle, lad. Yes, mate, England on tomorrow. Come on, the Free Lions. We're going to smash them up raw, lads. And also, we're going to be doing the Portugal game. So it should be an interesting day tomorrow. Come and hang out with us tomorrow, guys. Smash the subscribe. Click the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any of the streams. Follow us on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. Links are in the description there. And I'll see you on the next one. Yes, mate, England qualify later. Come on, England. I'll see you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for watching the streams. And remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com. So check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. Big thank you.